Hey everyone, it's Friday once again, so you know what that means. It's time for another top 10. It's been a really interesting week. I've read lots and lots of posts, so I've managed to put together a pretty good top 10 this week, I think, with, videos, tutorials, blog posts, and the odd X post as well. So, yeah, let's dig in and start this week's top 10. So, in first place this week, we've got Charlie. This post talks about how he was developing a travel booking platform, and during the development he wanted to kind of show that application to his friends, but of course you develop on a local machine, you don't want to push that up to a server. How do you go about doing that? So obviously Charlie used ngrok for this, so this is a great post kind of talking you through the steps that you need to do to kind of open your application up from your local machine to the world, to allow people to see it. So if you're developing something and you want to show it to someone, this is a great post to kind of help you do that. Next up then, we got Swapnil, and this is, you might have been in situations before where you've got a machine at home, you might be going away on holiday or something like that, and you don't want to take it with you. You don't want to take that, the big machine, but you might actually want to do some work, or, you might want to log into your machine and do something. So he kind of goes through here in this post how he uses Tailscale to be able to remotely develop, while away from his desktop machine. Again, this is something, I've looked at in the past. You see things like OpenClaw now that help you do this on the fly with Telegram. But yeah, he's done this here. So it's a nice, I've not used Tailscale before, but obviously I've heard a lot about it. So yeah, it's another really good post on how you can do that if you want to. So give that one a whirl. And next up, we've got Nico from Titan. And in this one, he kind of walks us through chatting with your document. So he's using the new Laravel AI SDK, which is, getting a lot of noise right now. And it's a really nice SDK to use to build AI applications. So he uses that and RAG to kind of talk to his documents. So if it's something that you've been thinking about doing, or you want to look at, another great post here, and so give that a read. Next up then, we've got Daniel from Thunk. So Daniel, in this post, he built an MCP server to allow him to publish this post remotely, basically without logging into the CMS. Again, this is a really interesting post, something that after reading this I was quite interested in doing, mainly not for creating posts but for reading posts. So being able to get your AI agent to use that MCP server to read posts, or read data from your website, and I really like it. Another really nice use of an MCP server, in my opinion. Next up then, we've got Joel. Now this is a nice tip, not something that we've ever had to do, working with multiple database connections, but obviously Joel has. So this is a really nice post on how you can rework your Eloquent queries to be able to, query two connections with one Eloquent query, subquery basically. How he was using where has, and it wasn't possible, but if you use where in, you're able to do that. So yeah, another, if you get stuck on this kind of situation, or if you're working with an application that uses multiple databases and you need to query multiple tables from each database, there might be something in this for you. And next up then, we've got Chris Meller. And so this post is Chris talking about how he's moving from PHP Storm to Z, which is a kind of a lightweight IDE. I've seen a few people over the last couple of weeks moving over to Z. I guess now that we're doing, these developers are doing more AI related, using Claude Code, Codex and things like that, there's less need for those kind of heavyweight IDEs like PHP Storm. I mean, I must admit, over the last couple of weeks have been using it less and less, so maybe I should look at Z as well, as a lightweight alternative. So yeah, he kind of talks you through setting it up, the plugins that you're going to be missing from PHP Storm, and how to, kind of use similar things and, get Z working in a similar way. I know that Freak also did a post similar to this as well. So again, if you're looking for a new IDE, maybe Z is the one for you. Next up then, we've got the Talking Satamic podcast. So this is the first episode of season 2, and they've got Duncan McLean on there, who is obviously a Statamic employee. And yeah, it's if you're a Statamic developer, you use Statamic. This is a great podcast to listen to by Michael. And if you've not listened to it in the past, there's obviously a season 1 for you to catch up on, and a new season that's been kicked off right now. And then next up, we've got Christopher, who's doing the videos about building a D&D terminal game using the Laravel AI SDK. I've never really done any D&D stuff, but this was an interesting video to watch. So yeah, if you're thinking about doing that, give this one a watch as well. And next up then, we got Eric from Laravel News with a package here that allows you to generate secure passphrases in PHP. So, we generate these passwords with these like 20 character long things that are not memorable. They're really difficult to remember. Of course, that's a good thing. But this package allows you to build passwords of memorable phrases. So, you might have like a 4-word password with a hyphen in between. Makes it easier for you to remember, but still it's difficult enough to kind of crack. And then lastly, we've got Nuno. And in this video, he's going through native PHP. So he's building a mobile app with this. He has Shane on, kind of talking him through some of the tools that you can use, like Jump, Bifrost, all these things to deploy applications to your system. So yeah, if you've been thinking about using native PHP, give this video a watch. You're going to learn something from this. And yeah, so that's it this week. Hope there's been something that you found interesting. If you have, please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you again next week.